Go, so they'll be okay with me exposing, they'll be okay with the backlash from the public. Like, they should expect it, and they'll be okay with it. Just like me. That's how I am. And I don't even do anything bad. Like, I expect this behavior from him, but I'm okay with it. And look at me, I'm the big, I didn't start anything with them. They're the bad ones. They're the criminals. And then, yeah, but when you expose, I would come, the quivering lip in the water. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you should be more, you're the villain here. My God, I wish I was a villain. Jeez, I'm not though. Like, you're supposed to be stronger than me. And I'm sure here I am stronger than you're the bully. It's always the one who, the most scariest, the one who you think is the scariest, the strongest. They turn out being the wimpiest. It shocks me. I'm like, wow. I'm like, I thought you were a big, bad, tough bully. They're just crying, cowering in the corner. They're like, roar. But you look at Dracula's kid. They're wimpy little punches. But I'm like, oh my God. Like there's some big super spy, CIA agent, chest puffed out. 5 steps back, 5 steps forward. Like Home Depot and Walmart picked me to spy on. I can't wait to live next to her. Smiling, chest. But anyway, I'll get back to you later. What else? So, don't go to Tourkow, Rosenblatt, Crell, and Johnston. They're a bunch of frauds and scammers. Definitely don't go to Heinous. And, boycott them. Take away their business. Call them. Ask them, why did you treat someone like that? The Walmart kidnapping victim from 2018. And, say, oh, you wouldn't like it. Ask them, would you like it if it happened to your kids? They always get mad when it happens to their kids, but they do it to other kids. That's what I find so weird. Kind of like when guys say about their daughters, you're not dating her this month. But I'm like, but you acted like that with another woman's daughter, who's now your wife or your girlfriend. I'm like, but then with their daughter, they're like, no one's going to touch my daughter. Or, oh, my daughter's not going to date. I'm like, but you touched another man's daughter. Isn't that how you got a daughter? By touching another woman? But you did that with another woman. Why can't a guy do that with your daughter? You did it with another woman. She was another guy's daughter. Then they act like, oh, well, she's not my daughter. I'm like, no one's ever said to me. I just hear that on TV a lot, on reality shows. I'm like, I never understood that. It never made any sense. I'm not going to let anyone touch my daughter. I'm like, what? But you touched another man's. I'm like, but you did it. I'm like, what? He's just being a guy like you, so you can be a guy, but he can't. I don't know. Weird stuff that makes no sense to me. But anyway, okay, so that's what I want to say. Boycott them. Call them, ask them why they did this. Contact all their favorite places to go. They probably have favorite lawyer. They go to lunch. They probably have a favorite restaurant. Mole there who secretly hates them. Hey, you want revenge? Now you can. Get it through me. Call their restaurants. Cohort with them the way they cohort. See how they react. Do it anonymously. Same with the kids. Their kids, their they have favorite places they like to go. All the people they know, talk to them, tell them, neighbors, superintendent, teachers, fast food places, clothing stores, anywhere they go, dance recitals, soccer game, t-ball coaches, anywhere, baseball, baseball coach, anywhere. Do the same. Tell them about me and say, this is how they treat a client. I wonder how they would feel if you did it to their kids. If they treated you the way you treated them. Or I wonder how they would feel if you treated them the way they treated her. Poor innocent cancer recovering mom's thing. But yeah, that Laura kept arguing. We were sitting down. Her whole demeanor changed. Like, she kept saying, what else when we were sitting down? More argument. She's saying, no. Oh, but this and that. Oh, that's considered this. That's considered this. That is that. That was that what you're doing. I'm like, well, yesterday you said, and then she was saying, I can't remember what she was saying. Some type of difference. There's no difference between that. And I said, but on reality TV, but on reality TV, I see, like I see people saying certain things, that they're offended by certain things. Certain things are in front of them, and it bothers them and offends them. I said, and all those people don't go out and complain to a judge. And her answer was, oh, but that's not everyone. That's not Indiana. I said, no, it's not about that. I said, no, it's not about that. She had no answer. I said, because she kept saying, oh, it'll open you up, she kept interrupting you. I've already answered. I know what you're talking about. And I'm like, no, let me finish. God, she was quiet. I said, let me finish. I said, so if I do that, I go, that's not considered anything bad. I go, and a lot of people say they're offended by it. Like I see a lot of realities, they say they're offended by it. I go, but all those people don't go out and go to a judge. And I go, and why? Because it's nothing. It's not anything to get anything. But she said, but it would open you. I said, okay. I said, let me get it. I said, wait, let me finish. And then, and then I said, let's see if I did this. And they tried, of course, it opens me up to get, and they do get one. I said, but then, if they try and get it this time, before it was approved, I go, but this time with just this, I go, do you think the judge will? She said no. Then I smiled, and so did she. I said, that's what I'm talking about. I was smiling. She said, I would advise you. She said, I would advise you not to. I said, but she said, but it opened. But I said, but do you think a judge would? She said, no. And then I said, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I'm going to have to change some things, but there are certain things where it's just not that. Like if I did this, it's nothing. Like a lot of people get offended by certain things, but the other party has a right to do it. She said, oh yeah, absolutely. When I say people say they have a, and I said, so that's not under the category. And she said, no. Yeah, because when you look at, the point is, it wouldn't, a judge wouldn't see that as a certain type of thing. I mean, they say anyone can get it. Of course, they can lie. I mean, I was asked several times, do you want one? Do you want to get one? Do you want to do this to us ever? I said, no, I don't care. That's the difference. This person obsesses over me. These people, or this bug obsesses over. I go, no, I don't care. I go, no, I don't want one. I go, I don't care about them. See, even I have the chance. Even when asked, no, I don't want to. Other bugs and humans, they're the opposite, because we feel differently about each other. I don't have or want the time for bugs like them. I don't care about bugs like them. I'm too selfish. I'm my own biggest fan. I don't like doing these certain acts they do because I'm too selfish. Okay? I'm too in love with myself. I'm too self-absorbed and selfish, okay? I don't like bugs like this or care about any bugs. They're on the flip side. I'm interesting, I'm flashy, I'm exciting to them. They want to be a part of the naughtiest sex fantasy orgy, the fantasy of the flashing lights. I'm exciting, I'm alluring to them. Yeah, they're gonna want to, they're gonna be attracted and come to me, and even be mean and vicious and hateful by it. So they say some people and some vicious little vermin, toads, bugs act like that because they want to be friends with. I'm like, no. Some people say, oh, maybe they're trying to be friends. I see that in movies, or yeah, like on TV. And I think that makes no sense at all. How can they want to be friends if they're going to be mean? You have to be nice to a person. Like they're too scared and too insecure. I'm like, no, that makes absolutely no sense. Why would you be mean to someone if you're trying to be not? And I'm not saying these bugs are trying to be friends with me in any way. I'm saying, I see that on TV. I hear that. Oh, maybe they're just trying to be. I've heard of that, and I thought that makes no sense. Why would someone be, or even a guy? Oh, if a little boy, or if a guy or a little boy, like a 5-year-old treats a girl, is mean to a girl, it means he likes her. No, it doesn't. A guy is nice to a girl he likes. I don't see it as that way. If a guy is mean to me, that doesn't make me like him. That doesn't make me think, oh, he likes me. That makes me stay away, want to avoid him. That makes me just disappear. That wouldn't make me want to be around the guy. But anyway, okay, so yeah, that's what I want to say. Do not go to this place. Please help me complain about them. This is fraud, scamming. When people hear about this, that's another reason why I report it in these vlogs of mine. Because I'd get so mad. I remember the first few years I didn't complain. I thought I couldn't. I remember the way they made me feel in the beginning before I started going public. In my mind, I had it, I can't complain because the owner and the manager knows about it. So I thought, what's the point of complaining? They're proving it. And then my mom was the one, and other people. I said, even when the owner and the manager knows, you think I should complain? And I thought, I thought I wasn't allowed to complain. I thought I couldn't complain. I thought I wasn't allowed either. I thought I couldn't, and I thought I wasn't allowed because the owner and the manager was in on it. That was the reason I stupidly, naively thought. I thought, I can't complain, because. And then I also thought I can't complain because then they'll kick me out, they'll ban me, and that's what they do to other people too. I've heard about these stories. You complain, then they fire you as like a customer or patient, or they just ban you, And really customer no. I mean, you can complain to corporate and fight, but like patient, doctor, they can do that too, and so if you complain. So that's why, we have nowhere else left to go, but the internet is the best brand of justice. Where else are we supposed to go as victims, It's not like the police can arrest them. So this is a police arrest to us, is posting it here on the platform to you. So, that's why we tell our story. You guys can help us complain. I mean, we're not being lazy or anything. Like I said, if I could do it and be successful with it and get away with it, believe me, I would. I have tried in the past. And it doesn't work, so don't do it. Because then you just end up going somewhere else. I mean, if you like jumping around, and it takes a lot of time on something sometimes. I mean, if you like the headache, you like time taken away from you, go ahead and do it. But, I don't want to, I'd rather stay at one place. You can disguise the name or something and then keep talking about, and then they can't get rid of you. It's all on them now. If anything happens to them, it means someone in their circle, one of their own did it, so they can't blame you and tell you have to go. If you disguise their name, if you don't tell their true identity, then they can't do anything to you. But this place I gave out the real name, so it's not like I'm going to go back to them. So I told the truth. So, and I didn't give out the name. Maybe I will later on, the name of the attorney, Heinous. That's Heinou. And okay, so they're all dirty there. This is how they act. This is what I want to expose. Okay, So this is Nadia Monet with Lips